What if you actually make it, bro? What if you actually succeed? What if you actually accomplish everything you've ever wanted to accomplish? You accomplish everything you've been working towards. You've accomplished everything you've been dreaming of. Like, what if this actually works? Nowadays, bro, people always ask the question of, what if I fail? What if things don't work out? What if I don't make it? What if I fall short of my goals? What if I fall short of my dreams? But you got to flip that and ask yourself, what if everything actually works? What if the early mornings, the late nights, the studying, the showing up every day, what if all these things actually pay off? Like, what if you're closer than you think? What if you're one step away? What if you're one video away from blowing up and achieving everything you've ever wanted to achieve? What if you're one phone call away from your business just taking off, skyrocketing? Like, you're already doing all this work, but you're already grinding, you're already showing up every day, you're putting the work in every single day. But the question behind all that is, do you believe it's actually leading somewhere? Do you believe that you're a step away? Do you believe that you're going to make it? Do you believe that everything is going to work out? Because a lot of men nowadays, they don't quit because it gets hard. They don't quit because it's tough. They quit because they simply just stop believing in themselves. They don't have that belief anymore. They don't have that faith anymore. They endured a couple hard times, but at some point, the grind kind of just got too hard for them. It got too tough, and they quit. They have everything they needed. They have all the characteristics. They put the work in, they grind it, but they just didn't believe anymore, bro. But you can't be that person that doesn't believe. You got to be that person that has faith and believes no matter what. Because I'm going to ask the question again, like, what if you actually make it? What if everything actually works out how you want it to work out? All the success you want, the platform you want, the achievements, all that. What if it works out? Because you're closer than you think, bro. It's something I stand on a lot is you're one step away from everything you've ever wanted. Like, you never know when that breakthrough could happen. You never know when that door could open. You never know when the opportunity could come. And in the beginning of things, in the beginning of the journey, in the beginning of the process, like, your growth is going to feel invisible. The progress is going to feel invisible. We talk about it in perspective of a content creator. In the beginning, you're not going to have any views. There's going to be no recognition. There's probably not going to be no results. There's not going to be no validation. All those things are not there. And those come with time, yes. But you got to understand that growth is happening underneath the surface every day that you show up. Every day that you put work in, every day that you post a video, like, you're growing. You're getting one step closer. You're getting 1% better than you were yesterday. Think about it like this, like you see a tree, a big old tree. Those roots, they grew before the tree starts to show. Those roots grew underground. That's the same with everything you're doing in life. Like, as long as you show up, as long as you put the work in each day, there's progress being made. There's growth being made. You're getting one step closer to what you want to do. So just because nobody might not see the progress, or you might not see the progress, doesn't mean it's not happening. It doesn't mean you're not getting closer. It doesn't mean you're not building. It doesn't mean you're not growing. Because like I said, every day that you show up, every day that you put time towards it, you put energy towards it, you're getting closer. Whether you see it with your own two eyes or you don't. And what if all these times where you just show up no matter what if all these things actually pay off? What if they all work out in your favor? What if you hit 10K subscribers? What if you hit 1 million subscribers? What if that business opportunity you have works out and it becomes the biggest business in the world? What if you get in the best shape of your life? What if you become disciplined? What if you master consistency? What if you have confidence that becomes real each and every day? Like, there's a lot of what ifs out there, but these what ifs can't happen if you don't chase them. If you don't show up every day, if you don't put the work in. Like, wouldn't it be crazy to quit right before all these what ifs happen? What if you quit and the next video you post was the one that was supposed to blow you up? The next thing you posted about your business, the next move you made was the one that was supposed to set your business up for life. Like, what if? Just what ifs to both sides. Like, why quit before you experience everything you've ever wanted to experience? Before you achieve everything you've wanted to achieve? Why? You're one step away. You're one post away. You're one call away. And you got to believe that. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in the work you're putting in. You got to believe in everything that you're doing on a daily basis. Because if you don't believe in it, it's going to be hard to keep going when times might get tough. And you got to believe in it so much that it's building consistency, because that's what it does. Like, belief fuels you being consistent, you showing up every day, you putting work in even when you might be tired. Like, when you put in effort with no belief, at some point that's going to fade. That's like putting in effort just based off motivation. Like, at some point that motivation is going to be gone. At some point you're not going to be inspired to do it anymore. If you have belief without effort, that's delusion. Like, belief and effort have to go hand in hand. That's how momentum is created. That's how consistency is created. You look at all the people that we view as successful, some people might have been overlooked before. They weren't always the strongest. They weren't always the top of what they do, but they believed in themselves. They put effort in with that belief. They were delusional, and they made their goals work out. They made everything happen how they wanted it to happen. Like, they didn't just put the work in. They didn't just have effort. They believed in the work. They believed that the work they put in would compound. Each and every day. Each and every day that they showed up, each and every day that they made progress, they believed that the work they're putting in was going to get them to that next level. They believed that the work they're putting in was going to pay off one day. You got to believe in the same way. Like, if you don't believe in what you're building, if you don't believe in what you're putting time and effort into, at some point you're going to abandon it because you have no belief in it. You don't think you'll actually make it. You don't think everything's actually going to work out. So believe in it, bro. Believe, believe, believe. And put the effort in behind it. Put the work in behind it. And don't fall into this trap where the most dangerous thought comes into your mind and it's, what if I fail? Don't fall into the what if I fail trap, because you're not going to fail. You're not. It may take you longer. It may not be in the timeline you wanted it to be, but at some point everything is going to work out how you wanted it to work out. According to God's timing, according to God's plan. Like, stop asking yourself, what if you fail? And start asking yourself, what if I don't fail? What if I make it? What if everything pays off? Like, that question changes your posture. It changes your life. It changes the way you view things. It changes your perspective on things. It changes your confidence, your urgency. I can go on and on about what reframing that question might do for you. It turns survival into pursuit. Pursuit of your goals, pursuit of your dreams, pursuit of everything that you've ever wanted. So you got to wake up every single day and you got to move and you got to show up like everything's going to work out. You got to act like it's going to work, because it is. Like, if you truly believe you were going to make it, if you truly believe everything is going to work out, would you skip the gym? Would you waste nights scrolling? Would you waste time on things that don't deserve your time? Would you waste energy on things that don't deserve your energy? Would you doubt yourself so much? Would you care what people are thinking? Like, no, probably not. If you actually believed in what you're doing, if you actually believed in what you're building and what you're working at each and every day, all those things I just said would have no place in your mind. No doubt. So you got to start moving like it's inevitable. You got to start moving like your things that you're chasing after are already accomplished, that you've already got them, that you've already achieved them. You got to start moving like that. You got to act like it's going to work, because it is. And you got to start acting like that way before it works. You got to start acting like that today. And everything that you're doing and every decision that you make, all that, you got to act like everything's already worked out. You do. So stop falling into this trap of, what if I fail? What if things don't work out? What if I don't make it? And start asking yourself, what if you actually make it? What if everything does work out? What if this season of silence that you might be in right now becomes the foundation of all the success you've ever wanted, of all the things you've ever wanted to achieve? Like, you can't quit now, bro. You've already put the work in. You've already showed up every day. You've worked your tail off each and every day. Why quit now? Why slow down now? Why take a step back now? Because you might be living in the chapter you'll one day thank God for. You never know. You never know. So why quit now? You're going to make it one day, bro. Everything's going to work out how you want it to work out. You just got to continue to stay down. You got to continue to work and continue to just grow and show up each and every day. You got to act like it's going to work, because what if it does? What if everything you've ever wanted could be the next move that you make? You never know. You never know. So keep going, man. Keep working, keep grinding, keep showing up every day, and believe in yourself, man. Because belief plays a big role in a lot of things. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. I know we're at 900 subs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next one.